work from home opportunities that are actually a scam. In this video, I'm going to tell you about some business opportunities, work from home opportunities that are actually a scam, and you should stay away from them as far as you can. Nothing makes me more angry than people who are trying to take advantage of people who are already suffering. Anybody who wants to work from home, anybody who's looking for a job to make a few extra bucks, these people are already struggling with money, and some scammer thinks it's okay to take advantage of them, and in the meanwhile, in the process, they ruin the reputation of starting business, work from home opportunities. And so I get really angry when I hear this about this from people, and that's why I'm sharing this with you. If you ever see scams like this, if you're ever exposed to scams like this, run away as fast as you can, because I promise you, nothing good's going to come out of it, no matter how tempting, how trusting they sound. If you've ever been a victim of any of these scams, one, you should always report that. And second, write it down in the comments so anybody else watching this video will be aware of the other business scams that are running out there. So the very first one that I want to talk about is stuffing envelopes. I mean, this is a scam that's been running for so long and people still subscribe to that, Of course, there are some legitimate companies, there always are. But the stuffing envelopes, I've found 99% of them are fraudsters. And they're banking on two things. One, they will sign you up, they'll send you the envelopes, and they'll give you such a high number they know you can't mail. So they want you to stuff all these envelopes. They know it's impossible for you to do it. So they basically got a certain number of envelopes stuffed by you, mailed by you for free, and now they don't have to pay you for it. The second thing, what they're doing is they'll try to sell this to you to say, bring other people. If you recruit more people to stuff envelopes, we'll give you $35. So now they're really banking on for you to find more victims, bring them in, and give you commission on that. And also, that's something you don't want to do, because if you yourself are not making money, it's really bad to bring other people who are, like I said, already suffering, who are already struggling with their finances, to make them waste more money and time. That's not a good thing to do. Some of these companies also run a scam where they will make you sign an agreement and then they'll ask you to stuff a certain number of envelopes. And if you don't do that, they're going to threaten you with legal consequences. They're going to say, since you didn't stuff this many envelopes, we lost this much money. Now you owe us this amount of money. Give me that money or we're going to take you to court. And a lot of people, of course, they get scared. They're not, they don't want to deal with lawyers. They don't want to pay that much money to the lawyers. So they get scared and they settle with these companies. So really, anytime you see a business opportunity to stuff envelopes, run as fast as you can. The second scam that I see a lot, or I hear about a lot, is about these business opportunities where they give you some kind of work training. So it's like, we're going to teach you this skill. We're going to teach you how to close these deals. We're going to tell you how to do so-and-so work. And then we'll also give you a list of people who will place order with you. And then they'll charge you a hefty price for that training. And they'll give you a really poor training material. Sometimes those things won't even work. They might even send you I recently heard from someone, they send them a VHS tape. It's like nobody even has a VCR anymore to play that tape. So they run all these scams, and then later on, either you didn't finish your training or you didn't earn good in training, so they cannot send other people to you, or you'll finish the training and they still don't send you any buyers. So again, you're out of money. You pay a lot of money for that training, but because you didn't pass the training exam or because you didn't study enough, that's why you couldn't do it. Massive scams, stay away from that. Third one is the medical billing processing. This is where they tell you that, a lot of these doctors, they all want to process these medical bills and they need someone to do it because they don't have time. So then they'll sell you a really expensive software. And I would say 60 to 70% of the time, the software won't even work on your computer. And then sometimes it'll work, but then they'll give you a list of doctors. They'll say, reach out to these people and then tell them that you're going to do all the, process all the bills for them. Not one doctor is going to say yes to you. So now you spend thousands of dollars to buy this software, thinking this is going to be a great opportunity. You can be sitting at home with your family, with your kids, or maybe do it for extra couple hours every evening and increase your earnings. and at the end of the day, you actually ended up losing more money. So really big scams, stay away from all of these. Now, if you're someone who's looking for a legitimate business opportunity, work from home opportunity, you're trying to find ways to make extra money, there are proper, proven, tested ways to do that. One of them is go to a website like Indeed.com, and Indeed is very reliable. Majority, I will say majority because there's always one scammer who makes their way into everything. Majority of listings there are legitimate. So you can find loads of part-time gigs, like gigs that don't have any work hours. You can work when you want. You can work as much as you want. They might have some rules. Obviously, they might say like, oh, like I know someone who's doing phone calls gig from their part-time, but they have conditioned that this person needs to work at least 15 hours a week. And that is fair enough. If a company is going to give you some work, they want to make sure you're going to do some work and not disappear totally. But Indeed is a great place to find part-time gigs, to find business opportunities, to work from home, few hours, make extra money. Then the other thing is, if you have any skill set, go to websites like Fiverr, Upwork, Thumbtack, Yelp, and try to get business from there. So whether you're a web designer, you are a coder, you do search engine optimization, you're a graphic designer, you're a photographer, a wedding planner, interior decorator, plumber, carpet cleaner, whatever you do, you can go to these websites and find business for yourself. These websites are legitimate. Anybody who places order from there has to pay upfront, so they put the money before the order goes to you. Of course, you're given money after you complete the task. Some websites like Thumbtack, that doesn't happen. Yelp, that doesn't happen. But still, these are legitimate websites. There are legitimate people there looking for work, offering work. So these are great sites to offer your skill set and find real, honest people who will hire you and pay you for work. And the final I always tell people is start your own business. Start your own website, start your own YouTube channel, write a book, create a training course, do something that you can run from home. But there is nothing better than having your own blog. There is nothing better than having your own business, nothing better than writing your own paycheck. These are the ways if you want to go about, trying to find work from home opportunities, look for them. Just keep your, just use common sense. If something sounds too good to be true, it's probably, not true. If something has like very rough, conditions, they're demanding way more than that's what's reasonable. That's not a good deal for you. So walk away from that. Somebody wants you to stuff 5,000 envelopes in a week. You can't do it. Walk away from that. Somebody's putting conditions that if you don't perform, you're going to have to pay us. Have you ever been to a job interview where a company says, we're going to hire you, but if we don't like you, you're going to owe us money? That never happens, right? So it's one thing for them to say, if you don't do this work, we're going to end our contract with you. It's completely different to say, if you don't do this work, you owe us money. So anytime you see things like that, just run away from them. And it's always good to do a little research, go to Better Business Bureau, look for that company, see, what people are talking about them. Just do a little research before you spend money, spend time, and get involved and become a victim of a scam. Because I tell you, there are amazing, amazing, amazing work from home opportunities, and you should take advantage of them. Just steer clear of these scams. And like I said, if you know any other scam opportunities, scams that are running around, write them down in the comment section so other people can learn about that too. Hope this helps, and I'll talk to you soon.